what's wrong, something isn't right, don't feel I belong.
So as you guys know from some of the previous videos, I've been on a skate trip to Copenhagen with some of the guys. And I know what your first thought is, I've done myself an injury skateboarding. No, it's not a skateboard related injury, but it did start in Copenhagen. My knee started to swell up while I was there, but I carried on skating. I was there literally just for the weekend, and it was a one-off chance to go and skate with the guys over in Copenhagen, and I couldn't let something like a swollen knee ruin it, so I carried on skating, which in hindsight was probably not a good idea. But that's not probably the worst decision I made. I come back and the swelling was starting to go down a bit, so I thought it's okay, and I thought nothing of it. But then it started to swell up again a lot more. But before it started to swell up a lot more, I arranged to go to a couple of skate parks and meet up with Scott from Dad Leisure, and after I'd arranged, then my knee started to swell up even more and worse than it was originally. So really I should have cancelled and not gone to these skate parks, but because I'm an idiot and I feel like I didn't want to let him down, and I wanted to go and meet up, and I wanted to skate as well. I was on a bit of a roll. I was skating quite a lot and I didn't want to like lose momentum. So I went to these two skate parks, which you will see in a future video. And I struggled and tried to skate the best I could with my knee injury. And that was probably the most stupidest thing I did. I shouldn't have gone and skated at those two skate parks. No one forced me to. It was off my own back, and but I shouldn't have done it. Anyway, to the knee. Like I said, it swelled back up, and not only had it swelled back up, it actually got infected. And the issue I had, it was what they call bursitis. You have like a gland in your knee that like gives fluid out. You have them in your elbow as well, and they're called a bursa. And when you get bursitis, it's basically the bursa is like torn or burst and let out excess fluid, and then that has made it get infected. So the following day after I did go and skate, I went to A&E, and they had to cut it open and drain out all the pus and give me x-rays and all sorts of other stuff, and they even said I may have to go back and have what they call like a deep joint clean, depending on how severe the infection was. So luckily I've since been to the district nurse and had it re-bandaged, had the bandage changed and stuff, and she seems to think it's not infected anymore, so I shouldn't, hopefully fingers crossed, have to have the deep joint clean. It should just now heal on its own, hopefully. How long that will take, I don't know. It's a pretty big cut on my knee. I have to wait for it to heal, and then I've got to strengthen my leg back up again and get back to where we was. But it couldn't have come at a worse time, to be fair, because sort of like the skate trip we went on, it wasn't just a skate trip, it was sort of like a miniature stag do for myself as well, because later this year I'm getting married, and in fact it's like about 7 weeks away now, so it's cutting it fine for me to be getting back into ship shape for that. And I mean, I should be fine as long as I don't have to have this deep knee joint clean. If I have to have that, then I've heard it could take up to 2 months for you to fully heal. So fingers crossed the district nurse is right and all the infection has gone out of it. But where that leaves me for skateboarding now is I can't. Simply, at the minute, I can't. And what I've read, bursitis can rupture or tear due to repetitive movement, right? Repetition of the same movements over and over again. So skateboarding is kind of a thing where you're gonna be doing the same movements over and over again. I mean, I think I'll still be able to. I just have to take breaks in between. But how the content and how my skating is going to affect my skating going forward is, I don't know. I'm hoping to still carry on doing videos, so I don't want anyone to fear that and all doom and gloom that way. But how good my skating is going to be when I come back, and how confident I'm going to be with having an injury. I'm already not the most confident of skaters as it is, so to be carrying something like this is probably going to dent my confidence even more. But on a plus side, I have a stockpile of videos already and waiting. So all those Street Skate Sundays is not going to be carrying on because I have no street videos to add to it. I have been going around to a few selective skate parks, and it looks like from next week on, the return of Skate Park Saturday. Hopefully by the time I run out of videos, I will be back skating and will be able to just seamlessly carry on that through. But if not, then we'll just have to, I don't know, we'll just have to see how it goes, if not from there on out. But that all depends on when I go to the hospital on Monday and see if the knee needs the deep clean. Because if it needs a deep clean, then I'm definitely not going to be getting the skating in, and there is going to be a gap where there's no videos. I know that's not the end of the world. It's more important I get my knee sorted. But skating is like a big part of my life at the minute, and it is a bit depressing that I can't skate. It's only you guys obviously who skate will know that, like, how much of a relief skateboarding is, and like how it just gets rid of all, releases all your stress and gets rid of any other like depression or anything that you might have. Like not being able to skate, I can imagine like my happiness levels just dipping, and it's not ideal. People who don't skate, they don't sort of understand what release and what like skateboarding gives you. It's not just going out and skateboarding and having, being active and stuff. It's a mental release as well, and that could potentially be one of my biggest struggles. I mean, I've got a good support network around me of family members, so I should be fine. But I know from past experiences when I've not skated, my sort of mood drops. I become a bit more miserable, a bit more of a snappy person for no reason. Whereas skateboarding just gets rid of all your worries and all your stress and everything. It just releases from your body as you're out there rolling around. And like I say, only you guys who skate will know this. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say, guys. I just wanted to update you on the situation of what's happening. Like I say, hopefully I'll be back and rolling about in a few weeks, and everything will be right in the world again. So yeah, no Street Skate Sundays anymore. I might try and revive this season because it's only been 6 episodes. I like to get to like 12 or 15. So once I'm back fully going again, I may bring back Street Skate Sundays, and it might start from episode 7. It might not be a new season, it might start from then. But I'm just going to see how I feel. I might not want to do that. I might just want to stick to the comfort of the skate parks. But yeah, we'll play it by ear and see how it goes. Well, for now, Street Skate Sundays is over. And next week, Skate Park Saturdays begin. So join us next week, guys, and see what skate parks I end up at. And also, about the Copenhagen trip, I have the big video still to come. So keep an eye out for when that drops. It's going to be an epic one. Probably one of the best videos I've done, in my mind personally. So also keep an eye out for that. But we'll see you on Saturday, where you'll find out what skate park kicks off the new series of Skate Park Saturdays.